Hi, let's create a new project. So the project is for multilingual project. So we are creating a compatible projects in QML. So let's name the project name as Multilinguist. And as usual, you can select the versions and let's add uh, language under this uh, project. So you can select any kind of language, but as of now, I'm selecting a Chinese, or you can select none and just go ahead also. So using script with a non language, and then you got these are the three languages which we want to include here. So let's add a folder name called translator, and same thing, you need to define the ts file, which is important for the language setup to be defined in your profile. So in profile, you just call this a translation, and under this add three more file in the same format, like for Jap and Chinese and for Denmark. So this is how we created the file name for each language directory, that is .ts file. Create a, language.h header file. So my lang and my uh, translator.h to be created, and I already have this tested code, so I'm just pasting those code in this .h, and I will be creating the most important part here. So now here you have to go to the part where you install the bin folder of the QML, and there you have to go for L update, and when you call the L update for this project name called say language uh, project, so inside this you have to set up your colon, uh, this file name where you want to give the part where the file will be created. So similarly you need to call the same setup here. So as give the file path correctly and call for lupdate and run the profile, so you will be able to create the file properly. Now this is the first step of creating the file. Then you go for Qt Linguist. Now I'm just trying to put an icon for the language selection. So whenever you because I need a button signal to change the language automatically, so for that reason I'm just creating an, a button with the icon as the flag of that country. So that is what being done here. So still now you didn't see the display. Now I want to create the file path correctly for the icon location. So where the icon is stored, you can just copy the copy path URL and paste it into this file path. Here now you can see that, and whenever you click on this icon you'll be able to change to language. Similarly in my language, the translator, we are updating the codes here, and here I'm just mapping the tst file to read those things. Now here in the linguist application, we are going to create a dictionary where what are the different kinds of word English word we are using in our project. The same thing is needs to be uh, changed here in the QML. So similarly here you no, this L update is only helping you to create a TS file. So I'm just checking for creating, and then you see that there is no translation. So the same translation can be written for English. So means for English we don't need to do any translation here. Whatever it is written here, it's going to bring back into that. And if any language has been changed to say Chinese, it has to come back to the English. So for that reason only the English one dictionary has been created. Now the next one we will create for from English to uh, English to we need to create Chinese. So for the China, and here you have to uh, write the difference translation using Google Translate. So hello world and Monday. So these things are keep updating into your QML dictionary. Here you can update using a Google translator, and from English to Chinese conversion. Thursday, yeah, you can create it using the Google translator from the Google. So it's very simple. You need to create your own dictionary, otherwise there is no automatic update like that. So the language translation is purely depend on your dictionary. So after this you can save this file. Okay, and then the next file will be a conversion for Denmark. So that this is already done. So now I'm going to explain about the Denmark. So open the Denmark TS file, change from English to Denmark, and again the same thing. So you go for dust Denmark here, and Monday. So whatever the conversion the Google translator is showing, that is being updated again for all this different kind of display. So let's keep updating uh, by using the Google translator. So for Thursday, Friday, and here Saturday, and then we need to go the last one, Sunday. Okay, so this same has been updated now. So save this file, and then we have already completed all the three different kinds of languages changes. Now we want to next go for Japanese. So it's the same way you want to create the dictionary for Japanese using the Google Translator. So the same way you can just create it one by one, and save those things what you are seeing in the Google Translator into your .ts right now. So .ts is a library file which stores this conversion mapping of the English and the language which you want to convert. So this kind of conversion is useful for static data conversion. So we are not doing anything dynamism here. So this is just a static display of the QML screen. Similarly, after that you have to do L released. So L released the TS file into .qm file. So QM file is nothing but it's a binary file generated from this TS file. Right now it didn't generate. uh, what's going on? So we need to run that .ts files once again. Maybe the translation is not run properly, so it's went somewhere else. So we need to define the file path properly here. So now here you can add it .qm. So now all this .qm link can be created. So tomorrow you can be this code can be scalable, like say for case we have three case already, so I'm adding another case for Dutch language selection. So that case will that is a enum is increased, and as well as the icon is also added. Now you want to control the size of the icon, so you can use the pen brush to control the size of the icon, and this icon is going to map into a button. So you can have a similar image button, or this image button will map to this particular icon for Denmark. So same way you can make the changes, necessary changes. Now it is overlap, so I need to bring that down. So maybe when we do the anchoring, the ID is not chosen or selected correctly. So let me map to that ID. Now as we have to change the id one by one, since it is no map, I'm not using any column display here. So you need to do individual mapping for anchoring type. So now this changes has done properly. Then now see, one by one it is showing. So now by clicking the button you can keep changing the languages. Okay guys, have a nice time.